Hey guys, Dave here. Let's face it, takeout is getting really expensive, so I got an idea. Let's bring takeout home with these teriyaki meatballs. Yes, teriyaki meatballs. Incredibly delicious, simple, easy to make, yet economical. So without any further chit-chat, let me show you how to make these. So to start things off here, I'm going to grab up about a pound of lean ground beef and put it into my bowl. It doesn't have to be lean ground beef. It can be, medium, it can be ground pork, ground chicken, whatever you desire. Add some flavor here by throwing in about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. Crack in an egg to bind everything together. About a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now you can use fresh garlic too, but I just find the garlic powder is really handy. Another tablespoon or so of good old-fashioned ketchup. Now, I'm using Heinz, but you can use French's, whatever you got in hand. Of course, about a teaspoon of salt to bring those flavors out. And you got it, another teaspoon of of ground black pepper. Then I am going to get downright down and messy here and mix everything together with my hands. Probably one of the best kitchen tools you'll ever get. And I bet you some people are going to get downright indignant here and say this is not a teriyaki meatball mixture. Well, not really, but it's mine and I like it. After that, we are simply going to grab up a handful or palmful of that mixture and roll it into a ball. A meatball is something like this. Doesn't this look cute? And if you don't want to make teriyaki, well, you got meatballs. After that, we'll just go ahead and set these aside on a baking sheet lined with some parchment paper. Now we are going to slip these into a 350 degree Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius preheated oven for about 30 minutes to bake up beautifully. While our meatballs are baking up, let's begin the real teriyaki part by adding 4 tablespoons of cooking wine to a measuring cup. And cooking wine is something you should have on hand, my friends, so you can pick this up in just about any grocery store, and it's really cheap, so go ahead and grab some. Follow this by a couple of tablespoons of good old soy sauce. Another 2 tablespoons of mirin, again another cheap pickup and well worthwhile having. And if you simply can't find it, leave it out. Then half a cup of vinegar, a tablespoon of cornstarch, to thicken things up. And of course, grab out my cute little mini whisk and a mixing we will go until everything is well combined. And you know what? You are going to laugh at me, but I did forget the brown sugar, so I'm going to put in a tablespoon. And once again, a mixing we will go. And don't do as I did. Always remember the ingredients, or at least try to. Now, I just checked the meatballs, and they are done and looking absolutely spectacular, guys. So let's begin cooking up the sauce by grabbing up the old pan, and this is literally the oldest, ugliest pan you'll ever find, but it works. Add the sauce in, bring it to a boil, and grab up your wooden spoon and mix and have some fun. And get it to the point where it thickens up because of the cornstarch, and now we are going to put those meatballs into that ever so delicious sauce. And then just using any way you can possibly find, swirl and twirl and whirl and burl, toss and floss, whatever you have to do to get that sauce to completely cover those meatballs. I guess if all else fails, having said all that, I could write a Dr. Seuss book. And if you're anything like me, guys, at this point in time, you're beginning to say, oh my goodness, this is looking mighty good. I'm the one making the video, and I'm beginning to pull up Pavlov's dog and salivate. And the smell and smell-o-vision. Anybody want to see that old clip of the TV? Well, here it is. I simply have to invent that. And there it be, guys, our teriyaki meatballs, and that takeout guy is knocking at the door. And I'm sitting on the couch laughing, saying, no way I got this covered. It's a lot cheaper and a lot better. And we ain't done yet because we're going to add those meatballs into a bowl. Garnish them up with some chopped green onions. Of course, they simply would not be teriyaki meatballs without the addition of some sesame seeds. Really, without saying, you can serve this up with a side dish of your choice. Now, rice is one of my all-time favorites. And you pick these up and bite into them, guys. They are absolutely spectacular. That sauce is just simply out of this world. The meatballs are juicy and tender. What more can you ask for? These are just a must make. And as I always say, if you're hungry for more, like and subscribe.